I'm looking for Matt L., Bill, Brad, and Kevin. Again, for my marshals, I'm looking for Matt L., Bill, Brad, and Kevin.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Matt Arrington. John Steger. Greg Huey.
Looking for Bill. Let's get you guys lined up. It is Greg in 1, John in 2, and Matt in 3. Greg in 1, John in 2, and Matt in 3. Yep, that's alright. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5.
"4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 remain. It is Greg, your leader, with a 35 on the 502. John now in second. with a 33 in the 501, back 4.4 seconds. Matt in third with a 33 in the 505, back 1 second. Caution in the center. All clear.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Greg, your leader, with a 33 in the 506 with the fast lap of 8.23. John's pace is a 34 in the 501, back 4.6. His fast lap is an 8.250, and Matt's pace is a 32 in the 503, back 8.9, with a fast lap of 8.258. Coming up next is VTA Heat 2. VTA Heat 2 coming up next.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Greg, your leader. John in second, back 9.6. Matt in third, back 4.7. Coming up next is VTA Heat 2 with Matt, Conrad, Mike, and Steve.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
45 seconds left. It is Greg, your leader, with a 36 in the 504. John in second with a 35 in the 507, back 9.9. Matt in third with a 33 in the 506, back 13.2.
30 seconds
30
left.
seconds remain. Up next is VTA Heat 2. VTA Heat 2 coming up next. Fifteen seconds left. 15. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done
John
once you hear
Staker
your
done.
name. John, you are done.
Matt Arrington done.
Matt, you are done.
Greg Hume done.
And Greg, you're done. Greg got the win with a 36 on the 504. John got second with a 34 in the 50. Matt got third with a 33 in the 501. Up next is VTA Heat Race 2 with Matt L., Conrad, Mike, and Steve. For my marshals, I'm looking for Greg, John, Matt, and one volunteer.
Conrad Brunner. L. Matt. Steve Martin. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Mike to make his check-in lap. Also looking for Greg, John, and Matt Arrington.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Mike to make his check-in lap. I have Matt looking for Greg and John. I see Greg walking this way. And I see John. Just looking for Mike. He isn't? Alright, we'll get you guys lined up. It is Matt in 1, Conrad in 2, and Steven 3. Could I get everyone across the line one more time, please? Sorry.
Conrad Brunner, L. Matt, Steve Martin.
Alright, my marshals are in place. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 remain. It is Steve, your leader, with a 35 in the 505. Conrad in second with a 33 in the 504, back 3.5. Matt in third with a 31 in the 503, back 3.8. You guys are chasing Greg's TQ with a 36 in the 504.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Steve, your leader, with a 36 on the 5:07 with a fast lap of 8.1. Conrad in second with a 34 on the 5:08, back 7.2 with a fast lap of 8.4. Matt in third with a 32 in the 5:02, back 5.3 with a fast lap of 8.7. Coming up next is 12 scale heat 1 with Brian, Jerry, David, and Greg.
Two minutes left.
You notice the difference for that slot machine? You notice the difference for that slot machine? Final 60 seconds remain. Final 60. It is Steve, your leader, with a 36 in the 5:06.
1
Conrad in
minute
second
left.
with a 34 in the 5:06, back 12.6. Matt in third with a 27 in the 5:07, back 50 seconds. Up next is 12 scale heat 1 with Brian, Jerry,
45
David,
seconds
and
left.
Greg.
Thirty seconds left.
No, he's in there.
Fifteen seconds left.
Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name.
Steve Martin done. Conrad Brother
Steve,
done.
Conrad, and Matt.
Matt
All
done.
3 of you are done. Steve got the win with a 36 on the 5:05. Conrad got second with a 34 in the 5:06. Matt got third with a 28 in the 5:06. Up next is 12 scale heat 1 with Brian, Jerry, David, Mike, and Greg. For my marshals, I'm looking for Steve, Conrad, Matt, and 1 volunteer.
The Stig. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I have all my drivers. I have Steve, looking for Conrad, Matt,
30
and 1
seconds to the
volunteer.
start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Reggio. David L. Greg Huey.
I have Matt walking this way, looking for one volunteer. Looking for one volunteer. Anyone in the pits? I could use just one of you. Anyone in the pits? I can use just one of you for 5 minutes. Just looking for one volunteer. Just looking for one volunteer. Thank you. Let's get you guys lined up. It is Brian in 1, David in 2, Greg in 3, and Mike in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. Brian, David, Greg, and Mike.
Four minutes left.
One minute down, 4 remain. It is Mike, your leader, with a 44 in the 505. Brian in second with a 43 in the 503, back 1 second. Greg in third, the 43 in the 506, back half a second. David in fourth with a 42 in the 501, back 0.7.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Mike, your leader. Brian in second, back 2 seconds. Greg in third, back half a second. And David in fourth, back 1/10. Right now, Mike holds the fastest lap with a 6.7. Brian's fastest lap is 6.8. Greg's fastest lap is a 6.91. And David's fastest lap is a 6.98.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Mike, your leader, with a 43 in the 501. David now in second with a 42 in the 50, back 3.5. Brian in third with a 42 in the 50, back half a second. Greg in fourth with a 42 in the 501, back 1/10. Coming up next is GT12 Heat 1 with Dave, Hank, and Kevin.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds remain. Final 60. It is Dave, your leader, with a 42 in the 50. Greg in second with a 42 in the 501, back 1 second. Brian in third with a 42 in the 501, back 0.1.
45 seconds left.
Up next is GT12 Heat 1 with Dave, Hank, and Kevin. Thirty seconds remain. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't slow down until you hear your
Mistake
name.
done. David
Brian,
done.
you are done. David, you are done.
Greg Huey
And
done.
Greg, you're done. David got the win with a 42 in the 501. Brian got second with a 42 in the 501, half a second off of Dave. Greg got third with a 42 in the 503. Up next is GT12 Heat 1 with David, Hank, and Kevin. For my marshals, I'm looking for Mike, Greg, Brian, and 1 volunteer.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Kevin Smith. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
I have Jerry out here looking for Mike, Greg, and Brian. There's Brian, there's Mike, and here's Greg.
Hank Cork. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm just waiting on David. There's 2 heats. You're fine.
David L.
Let's get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Hank in 2, and Kevin in 3. David in 1, Hank in 2, and Kevin in 3. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. David, Hank, and Kevin.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is David, your leader, with a 35 and a 503. Kevin in second with a 29 and a 504, back 10 and a half. Hank in third with a 24 and the 502, back 12.2. Wide on the front.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is David, your leader, with a 36 and the 502. Hank in second. Maybe he's broke. Yeah. Both broke.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. Your pace is a 37 in the 506 with a fast lap of 7.8. Final 60 seconds.
1 minute left.
Your new pace is a 35 in the 507. Coming up next
45
is
seconds
GT12 Heat Race 2 with Matt, Bill, Brad, and John. Matt, Bill, Brad, and John. Looking for you in 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds remain. 30.
Fifteen seconds left.
Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't slow down until you hear your name.
David L. Dunn.
There's David. Keep on going, Kevin.
Kevin Smith.
There's
Dunn.
Kevin. David got the win with a 36 in the 507. Kevin got second with a 22 in the 509. Up next is GT12 Heat 2 with Matt, Bill, Brad, and John.
F.
For my
Radley.
marshals, I'm looking for Hank, Kevin, David, and one volunteer. Hank, Kevin, David, and one volunteer. Looking for you.
Bill Dillon. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. John Steger. "15 seconds to the start of the race. L. Matt.
Let's get you guys lined up. It'll be Matt in 1, Bill in 2, Brad in 3, and John in 4. Matt in 1, Bill in 2, Brad in 3, and John in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. Matt, Bill, Brad, and John.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is John, your leader, with a 37 in the 502. Brad in second with a 34 in the 506, back 6.3. Bill in third with a 30 in the 503, back 7.7. And Matt in fourth with a 29 in the 50, back 1.5. You guys are chasing David's TQ with a 36 in the 507.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is John, your leader, with a 37 in the 50. Brad in second with a 34 in the 506, back 11.8. Matt in third with a 31 in the 507, back 11.9.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is John, your leader, with a 37 in the 501, with a fast lap of 7.8, making that the fastest lap of the race so far. Brad in second with a 34 in the 508, back 20 seconds, with a fast lap of 8.3. Matt in third with a 31 in the 509, back 18.9, with a fast lap of 9.1. Bill in fourth with a 24 in the 511, back 1 minute with a fast lap of 8.9. Final 60 seconds for race drivers. Final 60. It is John, your
1
leader,
minute
with
left.
a 37 in the 502. Brad in second with a 33 in the 502. Back 30 seconds. Matt in third with a 31 in the 509. Back 21.7. And Bill in fourth with a 25 in the
seconds
504.
left.
Back 50.3.
Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds remain. 30.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't slow down until you hear your name.
L. Matt done.
Matt, you are done.
F. Radbink done.
Brad, you are done.
Bill Dillon done.
Bill and
John
John
Sager
are done. John got the win and the TQ with a 37 in the 504. Brad got second with a 33 in the 504. Matt got third with a 31 in the 506. And Bill got fourth with a 27 in the 509. We'll come back in 15 minutes, right at 8 o'clock. 15 minutes, right at 8 o'clock. Your guys' second round of heat races are posted. We will get started right at 8 o'clock.
Steve Martin. Eight six. Eight two. Jerry Moss. 8-1. 9-3. 8 flat. 9-7. 8-1. 8-6. 8-6. 9 flat. 8-2. 8-8. 8 flat. 8-4. 8-1. 8-7. 8-1. 8 flat. 9-7. 8-2. 8-8. 8 flat. 8-5. 8-2. 8-2. 8-1. 8-1. 8-1. 8-4. 8-2. 8-3. 8 flat. 8-2. 8 flat. 8-1. 8-3. 8 flat. 8-1. 8 flat. 8 flat. 8-2. 12-9. 9-5. 9-1. 8-4. 8-7. 8-4. 8-2. 8-2. 8-4. 8-4. 7-9. 8-2. 8-8. 8-5. 8-8. 8-4. 8-4. 8-5. 8-1. 8-7. 8-7. 8-4. 8-7. 'Kevin Smith. 9-6. 9-1. 8-8. 9-1. 9-6. 'Kevin Smith. 9 flat. 9-2. 8-9. 9 flat. 8-8. 9-2. 8-7. 8-8. 8-9. 12-1. 9-4. 8-9. 10-4. 'Efrad Bink. 19-7. 10-9. 25.7. 10-3. 11-7.
The time is 8 o'clock. We will get started. Looking for those VTA Heat 1 drivers. I got Conrad. I got Matt Arrington. Looking for Matt L.
Arrington.
And for my marshals, I'm looking for Brad, David, John, and Bill.
One minute to the start of the race. Conrad Brunner. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Matt L. have Bill here. I have Brad here. Looking for David and John. Looking for David and John from our last two marshals. David and John. Matt L., could I get you across the line? Your transponder's not reading? That might be a little useful.
L. Matt.
Yep. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Conrad in 1, Matt Arrington in 2, and Matt L in 3. Ooh, where'd Conrad go? Alrighty. Conrad, you able to make it? Alrighty. The race of Mats. Alright. Mats, you're all set and ready to go. On the tone in less than 5.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is Matt Arrington, your leader, with a 34 in the 502. Matt L in second with a 31 in the 503, back 6.1. Conrad in third with a 8 in the 533. Three minutes remain. It is Matt
3 minutes
Arrington, your
left.
leader, with a 36 in the 507, with a fast lap of 8.1. Matt L in second with a 32 in the 504, back 12.4 with a fast lap of 8.6. Matt Arrington did lay down a fast lap with an 8 flat. Coming up next is VTA Heat 2 with Greg, Steve, and John.
Two minutes left.
Two minutes remain. It is Matt Arrington, your leader, with a 36 in the 504. And Matt L having a quick pit stop.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds. It is Matt Arrington, your leader, with a 36 in the 5:05. If you keep on pushing, you might get the TQ. Matt L in second with a 23 in the 5:01.
45 seconds left.
Up next is VTA Heat 2. VTA Heat 2 coming up next with Greg, Steven, John.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds remain.
Yeah. 15 seconds left.
Finish this lap.
Matt Arrington done.
There's Matt Arrington.
L. Matt done.
Matt L, you were done. Matt Arrington got the win with a 36 in the 5:04. Matt L got second with a 25 in the 5:08. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2. For my marshals, I will need Matt Arrington, Matt L, and 2 volunteers.
No, I found it on the track.
Steve Martin. 1 minute to the start of the race. Greg Huey. John Steger. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. I'm like, keep pushing, you're gonna get it. You were like so close, and you're smoking. Like, yep, there it goes. Let's get you guys lined up. It is Greg in 1, Steve in 2, and John in 3. Greg in 1, Steve in 2, and John in 3. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. 1 minute down, 4 to go. It is Greg, your
4
leader, with a
minutes left.
35 in the 502. Steve in second with a 35 in the 506, back 0.7. John in third with a 34 in the 503, back 1.2.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is Steve, your new leader, with a 36 in the 506. Greg in second with a 35 in the 502, back 1.9. John in third with a 34 in the 504, back 4.5. Currently, Steve holds the fastest lap of the race with an 8 flat. Greg's fastest lap is an 8.101. John's fastest lap is an 8.104.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is Steve, your leader, with a 36 in the 501. Greg in second with a 36 in the 507, back 3.6. John in third with a 35 in the 505, back 4.1. Coming up next is 12 scale heat race 1. 12 scale heat race 1 coming up next.
One minute left.
Final
45
45
seconds
seconds. It is Steve, your leader, with a 36 in the 50. Greg in second with a 36 in the 505, back 4.2. John in third with a 35 in the 503, back 5.8. Up next is 12
30
scale heat
seconds
1
left.
with David, Brian, Greg, Mike, and Jerry.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Steve Martin done.
Steve, you are
John
done.
Stager done.
John, you are done.
Greg Huey done.
And there's Greg. Steve got the win and the TQ with a 36 in the 50. Greg got second with a 36 in the 505. And John got third with a 35 in the 502. Up next is 12 scale heat 1 with David, Brian, Greg, Mike, and Jerry. For my marshals, I am looking for John, Steve, and 2 volunteers. Steve, John, and 2 volunteers.
The Stig. 1 minute to the start of the race. Jerry Moss. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
I have Steve out here looking for John and 2 more marshals. John and 2 more marshals. Looking for Mike. Duh. Right in front of my face.
Mike Reggio.
There's Mike.
David L. Greg Huey.
Let's get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Brian in 2, Greg in 3, Mike in 4, and Jerry in 5. David in 1, Brian in 2, Greg in 3, Mike in 4, and Jerry in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. David, Brian, Greg, Mike, and Jerry. Caution on the front, stay tight in the front, tight in the front. All clear. 1 minute down, 4 to go. It is
4 minutes
David, your
left.
leader, with a 43 in the 501. Mike in second with a 42 in the 502, back 1.6. Brian in third with a 42 in the 503, back 0.2. Greg in fourth with a 42 in the 507, back 0.7. Jerry in fifth with a 30 in the 501, back 23 seconds. You guys are chasing David Steve Hughes set in round one with a 42 in the 501.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is David, your leader, with a 43 in the 502. Mike in second with a 43 in the 505, back 1.2. Brian in third with a 41 in the 504, back 5.3. Greg in fourth with a 40 in the 502, back 0.1. Jerry in fifth with a 31 in the 506, back 40 seconds.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is David, your leader, with a 43 in the 501 with a fast lap of 6.7. Stay tight on the back, tight on the back, tight on the back stretch, tight on the back. All clear. Mike in second with a 43 in the 504. Now that changes the entire leaderboard. It is Mike, your leader, with a 43 in the 505 with a fast lap of 6.8. David in second with a 41 in the 503, back 8.2 with a fast lap of 6.7. Greg in second with a 40 in the 50, back 12.4 with a fast lap of 7 flat. Brian in third with a 40 in the 503, back 2.2 with a fast lap of 6.8. Jerry in fourth with a 32 in the 509, back 1 minute with a fast lap of 8.4.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
10 seconds left. Finish this lap. You'll be done once you hear your name. Keep going till you hear your name.
The stick done.
Brian, you are
Jerry
done.
Moss done.
Jerry, you are done.
Greg, you
And
done.
Greg, you're done. Greg got the win with a 41 in the 505. Brian got second with a 40 in the 505. Jerry got third with a 32 in the 502. Up next is GT12 Heat 1 with Bill, Kevin, and Hank. For my marshals, I'm looking for Mike, Jerry, Brian, and Greg. Greg, Brian, Jerry, and Mike. I need you for four marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Bill Dillon. Kevin Smith. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Hank to make his check-in laps. Also looking for Greg. No Hank. Alrighty then, let's get you guys lined up. It is Bill in 1 and Kevin in 2. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. Bill. And Kevin.
"4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is Bill. It is now Kevin, your new leader, with a 33 in the 5:06. Bill in second with a 33 in the 5:04. Back .1.
"3 minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is Kevin, your leader, with a 33 in the 5:03. Bill in second with a 33 in the 5:03. Back .1. Coming up next is GT12 Heat 2 with John, David, Brad, and Matt.
"2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Kevin, your leader, with a 34 in the 5:07. Bill in second with a 33 in the 5:02. Back 2.4. Up next is GT12 Heat 2 with John, David, Brad, and Matt. Final 60 seconds to the race star's final 60. It is Kevin, your leader, with a 33 in the 5.0. Now a 34 in the 5.08. Bill in second with a 33 in the
1 minute
5.03.
left.
Back 2.2. Up next is GT12 Heat 2 with John, David, Brad, and Matt. John, David, Brad, and Matt, I'm looking for you in 50 seconds.
45 seconds left. $30 left.
30 seconds left. 30.
15 seconds left.
Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name.
Bill Dillon done.
There's Bill.
Kevin Smith
There's
done.
Kevin. Kevin got the win with a 33 in the 5.01. Bill got second with a 33 in the 5.02. Up next is GT12 Heat 2 with John, David, Brad, and Matt. For my marshals, I'm looking for Kevin, Bill, and 2 volunteers. Kevin, Bill, and 2 volunteers.
Efrad Bink. El Matt. David L. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. John Steger. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get you guys lined up. It is John in 1, David in 2, Brad in 3, and Matt in 4. John in 1, David in 2, Brad in 3, and Matt in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. John, David, Brad, and Matt.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is John, your leader, with a 38 in the 5:06. David in second with a 37 in the 5:02, back 1.2. Brad in third with a 35 in the 5:01, back 3.7. Matt in fourth with a 33 in the 5:08, back 6.3.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is John, your leader. David in second, back 1.9. Brad in third, back 10.4. And Matt in fourth, back 8.3. Currently, John holds the fastest lap with a 7.6. David's fastest lap is a 7.8. Brad's fastest lap is an 8.1. And Matt's fastest lap is an 8.9.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is John, your leader, with a 38 in the 5:01. David in second with a 38 in the 5:05, back 2.1. Brad in third with a 35 in the 5:07, back 17.3. Matt in fourth with a 32 in the 5:0, back 13 and a half. Final
1 minute
minute.
left.
It is John, your leader, with a 38 in the 5:02. David in second with a 38 in the 5:05, back 1.9. Brad in third with a 35 in the 5:06, back 22. And Matt in fourth with a 32 in the
45
5:0,
seconds
back
left.
17.8.
Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Finish this lap. Drivers, they'll be down to once you hear your name. Don't slow down until you hear your name.
John Stager done.
John, you are done.
L. Matt done.
Matt,
David
you are
L.
done.
done.
David and
F.
Brad,
Rabbit
you're
done.
done. All four of you are done. John got the win with a 38 in the 5:03. That is also the new TQ. David got second with a 38 in the 5:08. Brad got third with a 35 in the 5:06. Matt got fourth with a 32 in the 5:02. We'll come back in 15-ish minutes at 9:05. Your guys' main events are posted. We get started at 9:05.
Jerry Moss. Ten flat. Eight three. Nine three. Eight four. 18-6. 8-6. 9 flat. 10-2. 8-6. 8-6. 8-7. Conrad Brunner. 8-3. 8-6. 9 flat. 9-3. 8-7. 9-3. 8-8. 8-2. 8-2. Conrad Brunner. Fourteen four. Fourteen two. 15-9. 8-9. 9-1. 8-7. 8-4.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Out first is VTA A main with Steve Greg, both mats, John and Conrad. For my marshals, I'm looking for Bill, Kevin, Brad, and David.
Greg Huey. Matt Arrington. Steve Martin.
I have all my drivers. I have one of my marshals. Thank
John
you,
Steger.
Brad. Looking for David, Kevin, and Bill.
L. Matt.
Looking for Kevin and Bill for my last two. Here comes Bill, and here comes Kevin. Let's get you guys lined up. It is Steve in 1, Greg in 2, Matt Arrington in 3, John in 4, Conrad in 5, and Matt L in 6. Steve in 1, Greg in 2, Matt Arrington in 3, John in 4, Conrad in 5, and Matt L in 6. Alrighty, my marshals are in place. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. False start. Let's get them realigned up. It is Steve in 1, Greg in 2, Matt Arrington in 3, John in 4, Conrad in 5, and Matt L in 6. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. 1 minute down, 7 to go. It is Steve, your leader. Greg in second, back 1.1. John in third, back 1/10. Matt Arrington in fourth, back 2.3. Conrad in fifth, back 5.1. And Matt L in sixth, back 4.5. Two minutes remain. It is Steve, your leader. Greg in second, back half a second. John in third, back 0.2. Matt Arrington in fourth, back 1.7. Conrad in fifth, back 11.6. And Matt L in sixth, back 7.6. Remember, it's an 8-minute main, 8-minute. Three minutes remain. It is Steve, your leader. John in second, back 1.1. Greg in third, back half a second. Matt Arrington in fourth, back half a second. Conrad in fifth, back 14.9. And Matt L in sixth, back 9.5.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes remain. It is Steve, your leader. Greg in second, back 2.5. John in third, back 0.3. Matt Arrington in fourth, back 0.3. Conrad in fifth, back 20.7. And Matt L in sixth, back 20.3. Make sure we're looking for those clean inside or outside passes. Probably keeping the front wheel planted to the ground. And then 5x7 clutch.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is Steve, your leader. Matt Arrington in second, back 2.8. John in third, back 0.3. Greg in fourth, back 2.6. Conrad in fifth, back 24.5. Stay tight on the back. All clear. Matt L in sixth, back 25. Coming up next is 12 scale A main. 12 scale A main coming up next.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is Steve, your leader. Matt in second, back 0.3. John in third, back 5 seconds. Greg in fourth, back 1.6. Conrad in fifth, back 30 seconds. And Matt L in sixth, back 27.8. Up next is 12 scale A main. 12 scale A main coming up next. I can't tell if this on actually I can. Maybe 3 seconds.
1 minute left.
After this race I will. Final 60 seconds. It is Steve, your leader. Matt in second, back half a second. Now back 0.2. I think
45
that actually
seconds
does
left.
make Matt your new leader. Yes. No, it doesn't. Steve's still your leader. Matt's back 1/10. John in third, back 4.3. Greg in fourth, back 4.8. Conrad in
seconds
fifth, back
left.
33.5. And Matt L in sixth, back 30.9.
15 seconds left. Steve Martin done.
Steve
Matt
and
Arrington
Matt, you were
done.
done. Greg, you were done.
Greg Hugh
Conrad,
done.
you were done.
Conrad
John
Byrne done.
and Matt L, you're
John
done.
Stager done.
And
Matt
everyone is
done.
now finished. Steve got the win with a 57 in the 8.0. Matt Arrington got second with a 57 in the 8.0. Back 2/10. John got third with a 57 in the 8.04. Greg got fourth with a 56 in the 8.01. Conrad got fifth with a 52 in the 8.02. Matt L got sixth with a 49 in the 8.05. Out on the tracker now is 12 scale A main with David, Brian, Greg, Jerry, and Mike. For my marshals, I am looking for Conrad, John, Matt, and Steve. Matt Arrington.
Jerry Moss. One minute to the start of the race. The Stig. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Reggio. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Greg Huey.
I have
15
Conrad out
seconds to
here.
the
I
start of
have
the
Matt
race.
out here looking for John and Steve.
David L.
Thank you, Matt. Looking for John or Steve. Here comes John now. Let's get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Brian in 2, Greg in 3, Jerry in 4, Mike in 5, David in 1, Brian in 2, Greg in 3, Jerry in 4, Mike in 5, David in 1, Brian in 2, Greg in 3, Jerry in 4, and Mike in 5. Alright. My marshals are in place. You guys are all set and ready to go. On the tone in less than 5. One minute down, 7 remain. It is David, your leader. Brian in second, back 1 second. Mike in third, back half a second. Greg in fourth, back 1.9. Jerry in fifth, back 15 and a half. Two minutes remain. It is David, your leader. Mike in second, back 3.1. Greg in third, back half a second. Brian in fourth, back 4 seconds. Jerry in fifth, back 27.9. Right now, Greg holds the fastest lap with a 6.81. David's fastest lap is a 6.86. Mike's fastest lap is a 6.84. Brian's fastest lap is a 6.87. And Jerry's fastest lap is an 8 flat. 5 minutes remain. It is David, your leader. Mike in second, back 3.2. Greg in third, back 4.2. Brian in fourth, back 0.3. And Jerry in fifth, back 39.1. Closest race right now is Brian and Greg, back 0.4.
Four minutes left.
4 minutes remain. 4 minutes. It is still David, your leader. Mike in second, back 3.1. Brian now moving up to third, back 5.5. Greg in fourth, back 0.8. And Jerry in fifth, back 48.5. Stay tight on the right, tight on the right, tight on the right. All clear on the right.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is David, your leader. Mike in second, back 4.7. Brian in third, back 5.3. And Greg in fourth, back 8 seconds. Coming up next is GT12 A main. GT12 A main coming up next.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. 2 minutes. It is David, your leader. Mike in second, back 5 seconds. Brian in third, back 5.1. And Greg in fourth, back 10.3. Up next is GT12 A main with John, David, Brad, Kevin, Bill, Matt, and Hank. Final 60 seconds remain. Final
minute left.
60. It is David, your leader. Mike in second, back 5.6. Brian in third, back 5.9. And Greg in fourth, back 10.9. Up next is GT12 A
45
main.
seconds
GT12 A main coming up next.
Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Finish this lap, drivers. You'll be done once you hear your name.
Vistig done.
Brian, you are done.
Reggio done.
Mike
David
and
L.
David,
done.
you were done. And there's
Hugh
Greg.
done.
David got the win with a 68 and a 804. Mike got second with a 67 in the 804. Brian got third with a 66 in the 803. And Greg got fourth with a 65 in the 806. Up next is GT12 A main with John, David, Brad, Kevin, Bill, Matt, and Hank. For my marshals, I'm looking for Jerry, Greg, Brian,
Efrad Bink.
and Mike. Mike, Brian, Greg, and Jerry.
Kevin Smith. John Steger. Bill Dillon. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. L. Matt. David L.
Let's get you guys lined up. It is John, your leader. David in second. Brad in third. Kevin in fourth. Bill in fifth. And Matt in sixth. John in one. David in two. Brad in three. Kevin in four. Bill in five. And Matt in six. My marshals are in place. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. Stay tight on the right, tight on the right.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is John, your leader. David in second, back half a second. Kevin in third, back 7.6. Matt L. in fourth, back 1.4. And Bill in fifth, back 13.4.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is John, your leader. Dave in second, back 4.4. Kevin in third, back 12.8. Matt in fourth, back 4.1. And Bill in fifth, back 14.7. Currently, John holds the fastest lap with a 7.5. David's fastest lap is a 7.8. Kevin's fastest lap is an 8.5. Matt's fastest lap is an 8.7. And Bill's fastest lap is an 8.8.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is John, your leader. Dave in second, back 4.2. Kevin in third, back 17.9. Matt in fourth, back 5.4. And Bill in fifth, back 22.8.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds. It is John, your leader. Dave in second, back 3.8. Kevin in third, back 24. Matt in fourth, back 3.8. And Bill in fifth, back 24.2.
45 seconds left. Thirty
30 seconds remain. 30 seconds.
30
30
seconds left.
seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
Finish this lap.
John,
Drivers will
done.
be done once you hear your
John
name.
Staker
John,
done.
you are done. Matt, you are
Kevin
done.
Smith done.
Kevin, you are
David
done.
L. done.
David, you are done.
Bill Dillon done.
And there's Bill. Everyone is now done. John got the win with a 37 in the 502. David got second with a 37 in the 506. Kevin got third with a 33 in the 505. Matt got fourth with a 32 in the 502.